Hi, this is Rihanna, singer and music composer, and you're watching me on BehindWoods.com. கன்னத்தில் முத்தமிட்டால் வந்து ரஹ்மானோட மியூசிக் அது. அதுல பாடியிருக்கேன் நானு. அதுல கொலாபரேட் பண்ணல. I've done 4 movies. மச்சி பண்ணியிருக்கேன். அப்புறம் ஆடாத ஆட்டமெல்லாம் பேசுவது கிளியா. Then காதலாகி. Yeah, when I started as a composer வந்து நானா போயிட்டு இந்த மாதிரி ஒரு ப்ராஜெக்ட் வரணும், அந்த மாதிரி ஒரு ப்ராஜெக்ட் வரணும்னு ட்ரீம் பண்ணாம whatever came in my way, I just took it up because that was I was less experienced and I didn't have a vision because the opportunity came to me and then only I realized okay, I could compose. So that is something that you should not do. I learned this from my son and my brother later in life that you have to wait for a project that will really platform you properly and you should be properly prepared for that. So after so many years, I've prepared myself quite well and I realized that there's a composer in me and now I know I have a vision how I have to come out. And this particular movie, why I accepted because the director saw one of my movies, Pace with the Kilia, where the songs had turned out very well, but unfortunately the picture didn't do well. But the director saw it and he said, he straight away called me and he said, see, I loved your work in the movie and I would like you to do one Malayalam movie for me, which I'm directing. So I was like really happy. Anyone would go to a movie that didn't do really well and decide she's my music director. So that was something I really liked. And so I didn't even talk about remuneration, nothing. The moment he said, I liked your work and I came, I really loved it. So I said, sure, I'm doing this movie. So this is how I accepted it. Now I have a vision how I want to present my music and it's not like how it just came to me and I was just doing. It's not like that. Now it'll be a different experience for the audience altogether about my music and the songs should turn out really well, suiting the movie rather than suiting my taste. And also the re-recording would be definitely special. And because the director admires my work and he gives me full freedom to do whatever I want, I'm sure this would come out really well. மாஞ்சோட்டிலே வீடு வந்து ரொம்ப ஒரு மாதிரி டிஃப்ரெண்டான ஸ்டோரி வித் இட்ஸ் அ ஃபேமிலி ஸ்டோரி வித் அ லவ் ஸ்டோரி going on in between and it's about rivalry as well as goodness, intelligence and so many things. So I'm looking forward for this movie and I want to do a real good job and I hope this becomes a really big hit. This is basically Malayalam and it'll also be in Tamil and Kannada. I can't sing all the songs. The director has a special song for me. He said, this song you're going to sing, that'll be a very sad song. And I don't know why, because I'm a very cheerful person. He wants me to sing a sad song. I hope people appreciate it. And singers, my favorite singers are, there are plenty. One of them would be Javed Ali, definitely. And I have a feeling that Atif Assalam might suit this. He sings for Pritham and others. Might suit this movie really well if he is available and if I'm able to get him. I would love to put him in my in the movie because he sings Western as well as Indian kind of music, which really blends with the movie. I would love to put Madhushree, Sadhna Sargamji, Shreya Ghoshal. They're all my favorite singers. Maybe even Chitraji. I don't know. Maybe. Lyrics, Kadapram sir is doing. Kadapram Damodran Nambiar is doing the lyrics for this movie, who's done the lyrics for Aro Malay for my brother. And Tamil, I think Vairamuthu sir has accepted to do it, and I'm yet to confirm that. And in Kannada, there'll be another lyricist who's as famous as Vairamuthu sir and Kadapram. See, on stage, I'm very clear. Only the thumping kind of songs I can sing on stage because I need to shout out and, I want to show the audience what powerful voice I've got. But when it comes to recording, I'd love to experiment with my voice because I can sing different kinds of genres like melody, sad songs, western, folk, probably Sufi, then, Qawwali, so many. Rahman was a genius kid. மூணு வயசுலேருந்து he's been helping my father even in composing occasionally, and he was learning music. I was just learning along with him. Didn't take it really seriously. I didn't want to take it seriously at that time. It was just fun for me. Music was fun for me, even though it was there in me. I didn't, because in my house it was like the male has to earn and the female has to get married and settled and that kind of stuff. But fortunately or unfortunately, fortunately for any musician, I saw the passion in me and I thought this is the right direction. So I went ahead in that direction. It's great and blessed to be in a family of musicians. Especially, I found that after my son became a music director, because with Rahman it is like, okay, you guys stay out and I am the one, that kind of stuff. But with Prakash, he treats me as an equal music director, and we discuss a lot of music and uh, tips we do take. Of course, comes more from his side than my side because he says, I know, ma, I know. So what is the point in just telling him, Prakash, you should be doing that. I know it, ma. That kind of attitude. I mean, not attitude. He's like very nice. He's a kind of angel. So anything I ask, he's ready to help me. And technical wise, voice wise, everything, even composing wise, every way I can discuss with Prakash, and I'm so happy about that. God bless him. I would love to criticize his music, but then he's not the one who would appreciate that, because he says okay, because he's a complete musician by himself. I don't need to give him any criticism. But sometimes I might say, okay, why didn't you put I mean, that kind of song in this movie? He said it didn't ask for it, so how would I put and things like that. So he would have always have his answers. So there's no point in criticizing. It's better to appreciate. See, the moment I come and become successful, I'm sure there's going to be an umpteen number of female music directors coming up. But then, to start up and to be successful is very important, and almost it's like I'm the only one around. I mean, of course, there's Bhavdharni and Shruti Hasan and all, but then I started very early, and like I'm lonely in this field without anybody around. But I think it's all because you have to learn so many things. You have to know about so many things. Everybody is specializing in one thing, singing or an instrument or something like that. Probably they would learn Veena. Not even, I can't even find a female guitarist, but there's this Dilruba Saroja and things like that. So they have to get used to the recording setup. They should know what composing is, because nobody in your house would ask you to have an ambition of a music director or something. It doesn't come naturally, because if somebody is there in the house, probably you'd look up and have an ambition. Probably it was not there in their house. In a list of, I mean, in a family of Carnatic musicians, probably you'd want to become a Carnatic musician like that. Because I come from a family of music directors that might have inspired me, and I find myself a good composer. So I just thought I would do composing. This is a passion. It should come. If you have a passion, then you can succeed in it, no matter which age, when, how, and all. So if you have it as a passion, it will definitely come. But there are so many things that you have to learn. You have to learn technology. You have to learn music. You have to learn about orchestration. You have to learn about sound. So many things. And every day the technology is improving. It's a big challenge to learn everything. Thankfully, my son is there to teach me everything, so I learn it from him. Prakash has been learning computer in his school right from the age of, when he's 5 years old. So, but for us, it's not like that. I didn't learn computer in school. So, for me, if I have to go and sit in front of the computer, not only me, all my friends in my class, for them to sit before the computer is a pain. But after so many years of, I have to learn this. So, I've been learning, and now I'm comfortable with the computer. See, when something comes as a pressure on you, like for example, hey, you got to compose this tune tomorrow and finish it. It has to be as good as this and that. So then it is a pressure. When you are left alone, when you're free and when you're appreciated, it's not a burden and you love to work. For example, for Manju Vittalde Vida, there's no pressure on me. So he says, he takes me for a composing and he says, 10 days here, you compose or not compose, I don't mind. But you do the work peacefully. 1 tune you get, 10 tunes you get, I don't mind. I'm not pressurizing you. You just relax and compose. So when he says that, I get 2 tunes a day. I finish off everything fast. And then I say, okay, let me go around this place because I have so many days. Let me watch this place and come. My very favorite place is the moment I sleep, I start getting tunes. Then the moment I get up, I start getting tunes. So that is one of my favorite places where I sleep. But I would like to go to the nature to, get inspiration from. Sometimes a bird's cuckoo also might inspire you to really make a song. The wind might inspire you to get a song. The weather might inspire you to get a song. Travel, when you're traveling in bus or car, that might inspire you to get a song. It just pops in. Only when there is pressure, you do it by this time and like this and that standard, and then then the you don't come. It's somebody else trying to, that kind of stuff. I love my house very much, but I also like Switzerland, Malaysia, and basically I like Europe. The experience of singing on stage with him and the singers who come to sing for him, it's all really great. And also, those are all my friends whom I've been traveling for many years, and we all blend so well and we gel so well that I always look forward to go on a world tour with Rahman and his troupe. I'm happy that I'm successful. It's like news to me. But also, I should say my thanks to my MD, Mr. Varadarajan, because the very first time I didn't even have belief in me that I could really speak well, and I was on air live at the very first link, and I was like shouting like hell because I was craving for attention. And suddenly, as soon as my first link was over, one call came, and I was wondering who's calling so soon. So it was my MD, and he said, "Extraordinary. You've performed really well. Come on," he said. That word, till now, it stays in my mind, and I'm so thankful. It's not for the payment that he gives, it's not for anything else, but that word that he said, I'm so grateful to him. I'm an RJ now. So, all of you, thank you very much for watching me on BehindWoods.com.